JJ loves sports.
Patient, of course. Yeah.
And then my other question, who's your Olympics GOAT?
Basketball or any sport?
Any sport. You can have multiple.
Michael Phelps. I mean, gotta go with him. The amount of gold medals he's won, so I'm thinking.
What's a Cheryl Miller practice like?
Gosh, I love Cheryl. I love her brother too. He's awesome, obviously, a Pacer too. We were in a little commercial together, so I love their family. They're just awesome people. And one of the best that's ever played the game. So I've known Cheryl for a little while now. I think her energy, that's what I love about her. Like, it's just contagious, and it's fun. Like, I called her coach and she was like, I don't know about that yet. You'll have to see how I do during the game. So no, but it's super fun. And then obviously Andy Myers drives out too. Getting to be around those two people that have done so much for the game, for me is super special. Like, there's still two people that I really look up to and idolize and appreciate everything that they've done, and for them to have this moment too and be a part of it, like, it's just super cool.
Kaylin, have you gotten time alone with her even in previous times to just talk basketball, talk live with Cheryl?
Yeah, I think I first met her after my junior year of college at the Honda Cup Award in LA, because she won that, I think maybe twice, and that's when I first met her and got to spend some time with her there, and just very down to earth, very supportive of the game of women's basketball and the young stars that are in it. She obviously understands the history and what it was, and yeah, just an incredible individual, great coach, great person, great player. Like, you just can't say enough about who she is.
How do you think this success helped Indiana compete for a place?
Yeah, I think AB she's only getting better and better. Like, you see it with each game. Like, she just continues to improve. For me, like, coming here to Indianapolis, like, that was one of the things I was most excited about, getting an opportunity to play with her. And not only is she a great basketball player, but she's a great person. She's a great leader in our locker room. She's always had my back. She's been there for me, through the beginning of the season. When games are great, when games aren't great, like, she's just somebody that I can lean on. But I think our chemistry and our connection just continues to grow. I think the more time that we get to play with one another, you can see, like, just the experience, whether it's in game, whether it's in practice, it's only going to get better and better. I think we're continuing to improve, and this little break where we have some time to really practice with each other and get some time to actually get some good reps, I think is going to be huge for not only us two, but the entire team. Excuse me, sorry. How competitive? I think it'll be competitive, for sure, yeah. As it should be. I think, obviously Team USA is prepping to win a gold medal, and our job is to kind of help them, prepare in the best way possible. So I expect it to be pretty competitive, yeah.
What are your thoughts on Phoenix so far?
It's hot. I don't know if I could ever live here during this time, so, but I like Phoenix. I think it's a great city. I vacation here quite a bit. I have some family that has a place here, so, but I think they've done a great job putting on this event. Like, they're really going all out. Obviously, United should be their owner. Like, you can tell he's really investing in the women's basketball side of his ownership. And for me, like, that's super cool to see. Like, he really cares. He wants it to be great. His team really deserves it. They have so much talent on their team. And obviously, DT has been in this league such a long time. For her to, have that practice facility, have these fans supporting her, having an owner supporting her, and what she's been able to do, and then obviously the court named after her, like, that's super cool to see. So she definitely deserves it, and I think they've done a tremendous job, honestly.
Sneakers. When do you sign with Nike? Talk about what that means to you, and people give people what they want. They want something of a tease or a hint. What might your signature sneaker look like, or be inspired by? If you're a big Kobe fan, might be some sort of influence there.
Yeah, obviously, Nike's been a tremendous partner and was a partner of mine through college, and deciding what I wanted to do professionally. Like, that's just the brand that I always wore as a kid. So, like, being able to be with them is a dream, and something I don't take lightly. And I'm not giving any teasers though. Like, I don't do that. So wait and see. I don't know. And who knows? Maybe it'll come. Maybe it won't come. I don't know.
What do you think of the Kobe's you wore today, Vanessa Turner?
These might be up there with some of my favorite Kobe's. Those, the Bruce Lees, the Del Sols, the Grinches. Like, I'm a Kobe person. Everybody knows that. Like, it's the best shoe. It's not even close. I probably like the Kobe 6s the best, which are the ones I have on right now. I like the 5s as well, but the 6s are kind of my thing. So obviously just to wear his shoe, and obviously what Vanessa has done and their family has done, and continuing his legacy, not only obviously within his shoe, but just that whole foundation and just the Kobe brand is pretty incredible. So I feel very lucky and fortunate to not only represent Nike, but also their entire family.
Caitlin, were there any specific reasons why you didn't want to participate in the three-point contest?
Yeah, honestly, like I think just rest. Like I've been playing basketball for a year straight. Like it's not an easy thing to just show up to and shoot off of a rack. It's not something I've ever done before. It's not something I've had a lot of time to practice. I've been focusing on helping my team win games. So I think just enjoying this break. I think there's going to be plenty of opportunities for me to do that at some point. And but at the same time, like the field of shooters that we have in the competition are really good. They're all like near 40% shooters. So I'm excited for them. I'll be there supporting them, and it'll be fun. But yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing of us for me is just like I need a break and I need to take some time to myself to enjoy what I want to do. And at times that can be tough, being in the position that I'm in. But I think it's to be healthiest for myself.
Caitlin, how is this commentary and opinions? How important is it to maintain a great mental health routine?
That's the most important thing. I think it's hard as a professional athlete at times. Like people don't always realize. Like I feel like an individual just like all of you. Like I'm just the same human. I go about my same daily life. I do all the same things that you do. I just play basketball on top of that. So mental health is super important, and taking care of that comes far before playing a basketball game. And I think having the resources and talking to somebody, whether it's a psychologist, sports psychologist, whoever it is, that's something that's really healthy and something that I do, something that I've done throughout my college career, especially when, everybody's looking at you to perform and everybody's looking at you to do this and do that. Like, you have to be at your best every single day, and that's just one side of it. So, it's definitely okay to not be okay. I think that's super important, and for myself, just allowing grace and loving what I'm doing and never losing that. But something that's very important, not only as a professional athlete, but for every single individual in this world, for sure.
Caitlin, how is this so many records since you were in high school to college and even now in your career in the WNBA? You always seem to wow us, even though we know how talented you are. Is Caitlin Park ever wowed by her own game?
I don't know. That's a tough question. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm pretty confident in what I do, but that comes from the time I put in and the work that I put in. So I think it's never something that I'm wowing myself. It's some things that I know I'm confident and capable of doing, and I push myself to be better in every single way.
What's your next goal in the WNBA?
Continue to learn and help our team get back to the playoffs for the first time since 2016.
How do you evaluate your time in the WNBA so far?
I think it's been great. It's gone fast. I think I've done a really good job of adjusting. The schedule hasn't been easy, especially at the start of the year. I think the schedule that we have is really tough. I'm proud of our group. I thought we were really resilient, and everything that we kind of went through us starting 1-8, and I think we played really good basketball since then. I think the biggest thing for us is finding consistency. We have games where we look really, really good, and we beat some teams in the top standings of the league, and then we have moments where we're not as good, and we lose to some teams that probably on paper you should beat. But I think that also just speaks to how good this league is. Every night you got to show up and be ready to play, because every single team is beatable. You can lose every single team. That's how good this league is, how much talent's in this league. So, but I think for myself, it's just continuing to learn. I feel like from the start of the season till now, it's completely night and day for myself. I just feel so much more comfortable. I think things are starting to slow down for myself, having a lot more time to learn in between games. But I think the most exciting thing is just I feel like I have so much to grow in still, and for me as a competitor, I just want to get better. That's the most fun part of it all for myself.
Caitlin, how has this experience been, especially having two teammates here as well?
Yeah, I feel very fortunate and very lucky to be able to share this experience with them. Obviously, it's my first time, maybe second, and Kel's getting to do this back-to-back years. It's really cool for our franchise. It's something that's really hard to accomplish. I think it shows, where we're going and what we're capable of. But getting to share it with them too, it's a memory you're going to share together forever. So just trying to soak it in and enjoy it. Obviously, my first time here, I don't really know what to expect. So just kind of following their lead too.
Was there a point when everything started to slow down for you, and when was it?
I think it's still a process of getting there. I think it's just game to game. Obviously, some games are easier than others, and some things just flow better than others. I think in college, I didn't get blitzed a ton on ball screens. There was long shows and things like that, but I probably wasn't necessarily used to the full-on traps and things like that. So working through that with my teammates was an adjustment. I think I've gotten to play really good out of that. I think our whole team has gotten to play really good out of that. But I think just like it slows down, you understand the actions, and like schematically on the offensive and defense standpoint, like things are just different than college. Like I'm learning and I'm understanding from game to game, and honestly I haven't had a ton of time to just like practice and like go over stuff. So I think this break's gonna be huge just to do that. Yeah, and I think as each game goes, the more comfortable I get. So I think that's super encouraging.
What do you hope the break? What do you hope the break does for you mentally?
I mean, I've been playing basketball for a year straight, so just some time to breathe. I'd probably be weird. Like I probably will feel like a little bit uncomfortable, like not touching the basketball for like a week or so. But I know that's going to be the healthiest thing for myself, and I think just relax, like turn my phone off, get away from everything, and really enjoy it, because obviously this past year has been super crazy. It's something I'm very fortunate for as well. Like I wouldn't change it for the world. I've had some amazing experiences, some really cool opportunities, played some really great basketball. My life has changed in huge ways, and I've had to waver all that. But I wouldn't change it. But also at the same time, like it's going to be good for me to get away from everything and just almost reflect too, and like soak everything in, because it goes so fast, and you don't want to miss any of the moments. It's crazy. It feels like yesterday I was just in college, and now I'm at my first All-Star game. So just reflect back on everything and enjoy it, and get some time to reset, and then come back and be ready to go for the second half.
This is the first time since 2014 that there's 2 rookie All-Stars with you and Angel Reese. Can you talk about just the impact that you and Angel have had so far in the WNBA?
Yeah, I think it's been great. Obviously, the attention that we're bringing, and then that brings to everybody else, I think it's going to continue to help grow the game. And obviously, it's a super cool opportunity for us to be here and enjoy this first All-Star experience. And it's great for the fans. Obviously, the fans are super excited about it. So I think across the board, like it's super exciting, but also it's like really hard to do. So to soak it in and enjoy it.
Get subscribed.
Thank you guys.
@JJ Love Sports.